Help me say Ami o, Ami, Ama Kole Mole, Ami, Ama Bimole, Ami, we go buy Bugatti. It be like say I go first start from Toyota before we enter Bugatti. And of course, that's how we're going to be starting Fame Idols Hangout today, a beautiful Wednesday evening. It's midweek service, as I like to call it, on top your number one stop shop for everything entertainment, information, and what have you. The 16th day for the month of April 2025. And in case you've not actually noticed, this month they run waiting and no understand. Just now. Yeah, do 6 people April Fool, and we don't enter 16th of April. That means say officially the month don't share into two. We don't get the other half of the month. How you doing, party man and woman? Everybody will say the hear the voice of my sound. I hope your week is going as it's supposed to go. Weekend we go sweet, now from Wednesday, now we go no like this. I don't keep different tools and equipment. We want use key Jesus on Friday. And some people talk say Judas, he don't cash out 30 pieces of silver. Say anybody when they bear Judas, may you bill him. He don't hold money well like this. You know, guys want to be we're here with life to keep you company, to let you stay informed about all that's happening in the life of our celebrity. A sneak peek of what to expect on the show today. You know, as we always they do. I heard and I know for a fact that Headies Award is back. Not just back, but then they are back home. And a couple of artists are going to be performing on that particular stage. Person will be say, he come outside, the contact say, in brother do this, in brother do that. He don't finally go court, go make everything official. And our very own Davido is in the news for today for a lot of reasons. These are many more to expect on today's episode of Fame Idols Hangout. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flow. If you dey drink popcorn, carry am near body. If you dey eat water, still carry am near body. You know, guys, what it be. I'm not a day alone for inside the studio. I've got joy.
Hello, my people. How una day? I don't miss una too much. Hey, this one they touch me. Oh, hey, because the love what I get for una, it did too much. The love is too much. It's massive. It's massive. Seriously. Hope say you dey enjoy your weekend. Oh. We never reach weekend, sha, but at least Nana today Wednesday is start. If you know what I mean. Well, as it be like that, sha, me oh, I carry better things come for una today, and as so me and Osita don't come with correct gist too. Yes, so and don't forget make you subscribe oh, make you comment, like. So we go dey bring you correct gist of wetin dey happen for the life of our celebrities. Yes, so na so the thing be. And don't forget, if you want to join us to enjoy as we are enjoying, you want us to give you live location. You know, say very soon now it will be Easter. So if you want to join us and enjoy our Easter chicken, our Easter pepper soup, yes, so just comment, like, and subscribe. You can be lucky to get live location and join us on Fame Idols to enjoy as we dey enjoy. Don't stress yourself for wahala no dey finish. So make sure say you enjoy. So Osita abeg, make we continue from where we stop.
Yes, of course. And as always, we're going to be diving right into the very first story for today. I hope you're ready. I hope you're seated. All you have to do, as Joy rightfully said, is just sit back, relax, share, and subscribe. If you've not already subscribed by now, this is a perfect opportunity for you to hit the subscription button, for you to let everybody know that you are a Fame Idols representative. You are a member of the family. In fact, you are here to stay. So just hit the subscription button, subscribe, and become an official member of the family. Like, share, let people know that you are here with us. And you know, guys, want to be now you they always they listen to at this particular o'clock. Do not forget that this program comes your way Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from the hours of 8 till the hours of 9. From 8 to 9, 1 hour of super duper goodness, 1 hour of very important information, 1 hour of jollification, as I like to the column. So just punk me. Anyone be say they just punk me. Relax. We there with you as it's supposed to be. Just like, share, subscribe. Let everybody know that you're here, and this is how we're going to be doing it. So with that, I'd like to be diving right into the very first story for today. And this particular one is with the Okoye brothers. Yes, for a while The Okoye brothers has actually been in the news for a while. For people that do not know, there's been a legal front and back. Yes, now the hopes I want to call on today. There's been a legal front and back between Jude Okoye, that is the manager of the duo, Jude Okoye, the Economic Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC). There's slam lawsuit for him here. When we say the common side talk say he has to answer to money laundering charges. Yes, money laundering charges wey involve 1.38 billion naira,
Hey,
$1 million, and 34
mm,
point. Okay, point to not do this one. Thirty-four
the money
thousand
too
five
much.
hundred and thirty-seven thousand pounds point 59. In no
Hey,
get want to if you hear all this
only
case, you
one
go see
person.
say na delicious gbasgbos be this one, because e no be small figures wey dey call. In fact, when
Yes.
I first see these particular figures online, I no go lie you, I log out, go drink
Hey,
4 pure water, log back in. I dey tell you.
hi.
So make I just calm down, just explain everything as it take happen, because Peter Okoye went by himself to go and give his own side of the stories in the law court. Yes, he went to say, as it don't be like this, I would like make people hear my own story. Now, alongside Jude Okoye, his company Northside Music Limited was also charged to court. Yes, and in that particular courtroom that was presided over by Justice Alexander Oweye, he listened intently as Peter detailed complex family and business fallout. According to Peter, the evidence will be carried come by EFCC prosecutor Asolari. He been don give different accounts wey be say he show say yes, things and things been done dey shele for inside the P Square family for a very long time. Now, according to Peter, P Square bin don start 1997 or 1998. We had several managers before Jude, according to wetin he come outside come yarn. He said there was Chioma Ugochi during their school years and the late Bayo Odusami, who managed us for about 5 years. My twin and I, we don't even manage ourselves for a while before Jude come step up into the position as a manager, wey be say im bin dey operate through Northside Entertainment Limited. Now, Peter bin don come outside come explain say when gbege bin come start, na when im bin come dey observe say as e be say Jude, wey be their elder brother, bin dey manage the group effectively, dey come dey observe say na him dey handle all the banks wey be say e dey affiliated with the group, that na the P Square as a group. Ecobank, Zenith Bank and FCMB Bank be the banks wey be say dem bin dey use, and na only Jude be the signatory to the account. If they wan carry money come outside, na him go put hand on top paper, you do come sign for the money to fit come outside, and only him get that particular power. According to Peter, tension grew around financial transparency and power dynamics, which led the group to disband by around 2017. And for people that were very much aware, the group went their separate ways. Then Peter became a Mr. P and Paul became Rude Boy around that kind 2017. And he come outside, they talk saying based on say now financial transparency make them be share grace that particular time, and they were like that for around 5 years, if I'm not mistaken. 2021 November, then become come back together again as a group. Come say more, everybody calm down, say no worry, they don't become group again. Say everybody will be in the cry, make them clean their tears. People are also will be their strong fan, say no worry, we are back better and stronger. You know, guys won't take me. Now, during the earlier years, according to what Peter bin no come as I contact, we started having issues with Jude and how he ran the business, especially the fact that he was sole signatory to our accounts. He bin don recall how their lawyer at that particular time will be saying now aviation minister Festus Keyamo. He bin don intervene with financial sharing formula to take restore balance to everything wey be say e concern P Square. Now, Peter bin don even come outside come cite specific instance during construction of their house wey be say e dey for Ikoyi, and he come outside observe say Jude be the only person wey be say dey authorize release of fund for the project at some point, and financing At some point, the financing stopped for 6 months. And when I asked Jude and Paul why, they said, as you leave P Square, you leave the money. That response actually drove me to Keyamo. Now, I'm just trying to read out everything Peter came out to say in court. After the group's reunion, Jude exits as manager. Peter said he began to ask more questions, especially regarding royalties and digital earnings. In 2022, when fans and associates started asking for financial reports related to their recent album, Peter approached Jude for access to the back-end system and account statements. However, the no agreement gets that particular statement will be saying they asked for. Jude wouldn't let me see the numbers. That was when I suspected something wasn't right. He explained in the search for answers, Peter reached out to account officers at EcoBank and Zenith Bank, and the two of them told them, say, your brother Jude talk say mo no give you any kind of financial information at all at all. Mo na go may you say go meet Jude. No, they ask us question. Mona the year, Peter Poda bin not come outside come here and say Jude and Paul bin already hand over their music catalog to company wey be say their name Mad Solution, who paid him $22,000. Who paid him over $22,000 3 months after the deal was signed. Now, he said there was no prior discussion. They did not agree. Say they won't hand over their music catalog to this particular company. Saying they just received a lot of $22,000. For Antocon, they asked, now you can discover saying that this particular reason will make them hand them over. And he said the revelation will be say can actually bring problem. Will be say make him break your heart well. Now when in don't go to take torchlight the matter well as he take relate to Corporate Affairs Commission on top of their website. He said he discovered that the company, yes, he discovered that the company Northside Music Limited was registered with only Jude's and his wife as directors. Now, this particular company was what was used to manage Peter and Paul Okoye, that is P Square, only to discover that the company's directors officially on top paper now just Jude and his wife. And he still can discover say Jude wife gets 80% for inside that particular company, while Jude will be Okoye can't get just 20%. And this particular one, and he talks saying now waiting make her con they feel betrayed. If you listen to this particular statement, you would understand that Jude is speaking for, Jude, Peter is speaking from a place of betrayal. Now, a lot of people were of different opinions when this court case actually started, because people were coming out to say, why would Peter be speaking out? Why would Peter be doing all these things? That they are brothers, that Peter is not supposed to be speaking against his brother. Paul even come out to say that Peter is speaking from a place of hate, saying just one lock up in brother, say in brother no do all these things wey be say make EFCC dey carry and they go court. Now Peter don't come outside for inside court come testify a lot of things. Before I go for that, Joy, what do you think first? More first start from there.
Seriously, you see this case between Peter and him brothers. Hey, I dey tell you, the thing it is like say it's heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking. A family, this is P Square of them. P Square that everybody loved. You know now, P Square that year in the 90s and even up to the 20s, P Square and the whole thing just from the time they broke up, they were no longer together till now. In fact, from the first time they broke up, the family has not been the way it was before. It has not been the way it was before. So all these issues we are seeing now, P Square testifying against his brother, I think is something that has been there. It has been there for a long time, but nobody has come out to speak about it. Because this issue, you see, when it comes to finances, I've said it before and I'm still saying it. When it comes to finances, I beg, there should be accountability. There should be transparency. Because if you say, oh, it's my friend, it's my brother, no, don't worry. Nobody is taking record, or nobody, you're not signing papers. We're just going to let's do the okay. Imagine two brothers saying, let's do this together. But there is no accountability. There's no, there's nothing on paper to show that we are in this business together or something. Before you know what is happening, issues will come up. And when matter enter money like this, story they change. And I tell you, story they change. So I feel so bad for this family, this once united family, and then this money issues and so many things are causing problems between them. I feel so bad about it. So bad. It's so heartbreaking. Many fans online were saying that they think that the only thing that P Square is asking for in all these things is saying, the only thing it's asking for is transparency. The only thing it's asking for is accountability. Because if you heard what Peter said, Peter was saying that even the time when they started getting suspicious and suspecting that something was happening, when he went to the bank, to ask, when he went to the bank to, he reached out to the officers at Eco Bank and Zenith Bank and was asking them for, financial statement and some financial information about, their account. The whole, and they refused to give him any information. It was even Zenith Bank officer who said that, who told him, he said that Jude instructed the bank not to share any financial information with Peter. But this thing is something that is supposed to be, three of them are supposed to do all these things together, share royalties together, everything that has to do with their song, it's supposed to be transparent. It's supposed to be documented. But it seems as if, they were doing, maybe at the beginning it was like, oh, it's my brother, so let him handle it. Nobody was checking. So who knows what made Peter start checking all these things? Who knows what made him to start checking all these things after all these years? After all these years. So, but then, I still think that no matter what has happened, they should have come together as brothers and settled this thing out of court, because this is a family. This is family. This issue now, this money wey dey call for here, this money no be small thing. This is big, because when I heard the money sef, I open mouth. Wetin be this? What is this? Seriously, it's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking. There's a way they can settle this thing as family out of court and stop the greediness. Let's just drop the greediness and know that, and settle this matter out of court, because this is a family that was once united, and just look at what is happening. It's so heartbreaking. Seriously, it's so heartbreaking. It's so
Well,
heartbreaking.
as the matter don't be like this, I feel it's something that, because it's actually an ongoing court case, so we should not draw the curtains yet. I feel the court would still do what is necessary, what is mandatory. There are a lot of witnesses still coming up to, should I say, air their own views. Yes, there are a lot of witnesses still coming up to bear witness to this particular case. The money will be say that they call for inside
The
all
money
these
is
things.
too
It's
big.
not a small money.
The money
Not be
is
small
huge.
money.
It's not even too big. It's huge. The money is huge. Seriously,
That's the
huge. As
point.
in,
That's the point. So
hmm.
it's not something that should be swept under the carpet so easily. It's something that they have to get to the root of everything. Now I understand the fact that it could have been done away from the public eye, but then these are public figures we are talking about. Jude on his own is a public figure. Peter and Paul are public figures. Now, the fact that he was their manager before makes it a very loud something. They can't be brothers, so it's normal for cases like this to get public, to be under public scrutiny. It's very, very normal. But what you would just be beg for now, say after everything, make the case get the right, should I call it, legal representation that it needs. Make it comes to a reasonable close. Make the case come to a reasonable close. It be as it gets quite all right. And personally, I don't know if things can actually return to the way they were before. I can't say for a fact if things would actually return to the way they were before, because as it be like this, breeze don't they blow, far behind don't they dey for public. People already know a lot of things. It's very obvious that Peter is speaking from a place of hurt. He feels very much betrayed by two of his brothers. It can't be like say two of them can't they plan against them. You understand that kind of thing? So it's, I don't know if things would go back to the way with the old say them the day before. I don't know if they will fit come back as that P Square where we sabi, where they give us back-to-back hits, where they drop beautiful songs with J Martin, where they drop beautiful songs with A-list artists as at that particular point. Because I'm not gonna use P Square where separate 2017. Take compare P Square, we say he come back 2021. No, not be the, to me, not be the same thing at all at all. So I don't know if they will go back to the way they were, but then we would still be waiting for the court to come out and give us a conclusion on this particular matter. We're gonna wait. May they come out, tell us, okay, now like this, where everything take end. We're gonna wait for them.
Yes, so una don hear that part though. This one wey dey happen with P Square family, seriously, it's heartbreaking. it is heartbreaking, but no problem. Let us keep watching, fold our hands and watch. Here now, anyhow the thing be, we go bring and come to you as it dey hot. So as it be like that, we go to our next story wey we carry come for una, and this one has to do with romantic something. But this romantic something, many things dey for inside. Many things dey for inside this talk, and who is involved in this story? It is none other than Blessing CEO. I know many of you know Blessing CEO well. Blessing CEO is in the news today, and what are we celebrating? In fact, what is Blessing CEO celebrating? Calm down, I go tell you. No rush, your blood is hot too much. Hey, calm down, I go tell you. I know say you see the picture and you wan wonder wetin dey happen. Calm down, I go tell you. This one has so many things inside. Na so the thing be. Well, relationship coach Blessing CEO announces engagement to IVD. I know say na romantic something. This is a romantic, happening, but about heavy. But I go tell you wetin happen. Just calm down. Calm down. You see this our Blessing CEO in a video. Yes, so we watch everything. Things has been happening. So many things have been happening. Calm down, I go tell you. Calm down, I go tell you. So popular Nigerian relationship coach, or you most of you will know Blessing CEO. She's a relationship coach online. Yes, so she's a social media influencer. Yes, so she is Blessing Okoro, also known as Blessing CEO. Yeah, she took to Instagram to announce her engagement to IVD, who is Ike Dari Ogbonna. Yes, that's a Zito. Saying on the caption of the Instagram post, she said, I said yes. This is Blessing speaking now. Blessing said, I said yes for the first time. I did not want drama for the first time. I did not want the noise. I just waited. I just wanted peace and softness to hear our heartbeat as one and hear you breathe into my face. This is Blessing saying this. So, romantic things now. Let's do this together as we take the journey forever. Yes, yes, yes. She's saying, Blessing is saying, I will marry you, Ikechukwu Dari Ogbonna. This one and Blessing when they talk on this one. Blessing is saying on this one, no problem. He's good. He has accepted to marry Ikechukwu Dari Ogbonna. But calm down. I tell you, say this story, this Blessing story, it carries some kind things for back, which shocked so many fans when this engagement story came online. I'm telling you, someone who is saying that she does not want the noise, she just wants softness. If you don't want the noise and softness, why announce it on social media? That's the first one. It should have just been both of you, but you announced it and you don't want the noise, you don't want everything. But calm down, no, that is not all. No, man, tell you what's happen. Just calm down. Calm down, no. You see what has calm down. I just tell you, make your blood cool, no hot, no rush. You see, Blessing CEO and Ikechukwu, they have been romantically involved since 2022. Man, I tell you now, this is the real gist of the story, the real gist. Let me one break up for you. They have been romantically involved since 2022, and that was following the tragic death of IVD's wife, Bimbo. After the death, Ikechukwu was arrested by the police. Why? Why was he arrested? Because he was accused of domestic violence. Yes, so his family, Bimbo's family, accused Ikechukwu of a long history of domestic abuse against their daughter. And Ikechukwu was arrested. But guess what happened? Blessing CEO supported IVD in a series of videos she posted. She supported him, saying that the whole thing that happened, people have changed the narrative, that Bimbo had mental issues and so many things. This is Blessing CEO that always comes out to speak against domestic violence. So he's someone that is speaking, but she's the one who is supporting Ikechukwu, saying that people change the story and that that is not the real story. There are so many things surrounding that story which is not clear, and Bimbo had mental issues and blah 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 blah. And so the thing deal. Then people were saying that there is something happening between Ikechukwu and Blessing denied it. Blessing denied. She denied everything. In fact, even Bimbo's family arrested Blessing because they accused her of cyberbullying and defamation. Bimbo family arrested Blessing. After some time, she was arrested in 2023 and released. This was in 2023. She was arrested. After some time, she was released. And then fans were saying they think something is going on between Blessing and Ikechukwu, and she denied it. She denied it. Now, fast forward to now, 2025. Blessing CEO and Ikechukwu are engaged and to be married, and she has said yes. Abeg, that rumor then, that suspicion then, has it not been confirmed now? They never confirm everything. Abeg, Iswosita, how you take see this thing? Because everything don come outside. It has been confirmed. What else is there? All the lies she said there was nothing between them. Does it not show that there was something between them? Or the relationship started after she came out of prison? Or which one? We don't know. But how you take see am?
The funny thing is, personally, when I read this particular story, I started laughing because a lot of people tend to forget that the internet doesn't forget. It will take years, but the internet no fit forget. Now, what people know they come to understand. Now, I know there was a time it was trending, it was all over the place. I can remember vividly. There was a time when Davido wore one particular shirt, and more than 5 years later, Mayoku was still wearing the same shirt. Somebody go dig out that particular picture of where Davido been the wear that shirt, put her side by side with, I think it was Mayoku then, I'm trying to remember, please forgive me if I'm wrong, but they edit and put her side by side, saying why Davido and his boy go to wear exactly the same shirt. The internet doesn't forget. It would linger, it will take time, but they remember. Now the first thing I want to talk on top this particular matter, because I think it's very, very funny. And that then, when it was all over the place, when people were dragging Blessing, in fact, it was through this particular case, that is IVD and his wife, it was through this particular case, I personally knew who Blessing CEO was. Before then, I did not know who she is. I had no business with her. In fact, she was not, I don't know her. I put her like that before you call they sound like insult. But I don't know her. It was through this particular case because I can't even know, say, okay, the girl who they call Blessing CEO, say she be relationship counselor, say she be social media influencer, because all through, when they ask them, say, this all be say they carry this IVD matter for head. This all be say, you don't want to allow anybody drink water, drop cup. You the defend them, you the drag them, you not zonzo, you not bamba. Say, are you sure that there is nothing more to this particular case? Are you sure it is? She said, no, not at all. Oh, there is nothing. Say nothing like that happened. Say she is just personally doing her work as a relationship counselor. Say may nobody drag her. Say nothing like that. I follow up this case that particular time. Now, barely how many years later you're coming to announce an engagement. You want to get married to this particular person. You're trying to tell us that you want peace. When you are putting it on social media again, what? I don't know. She artist. Someone, all the man not use an artist because she not be artist. This our celebrities sometimes. Why they don't feel just do low key something? Why? Why you don't feel happen say you go engage, you go marry? We not go know. Maybe now one person go just leak the pictures from your wedding. Come outside.
Na so.
After this person wedding, why you go use your hand say you want to just remain soft and low key, and yet you carry across social media? All these things they be as they get. So it's just coming out. I don't know. It's just coming out to say that that particular time, then the users they catch cruise because if you can happen, there was no particular reason for you defending this particular person, and you're coming out to announce an engagement to exactly the same person. I'm wondering the kind of picture you're trying to create for the public. I know for a fact that I am an advocate of do what suits you. No two reason waiting people they think, but then it's funny how you're trying to get married to somebody that he has an history. He has an history. And that history is being accused of domestic violence. And you can't come outside, I can't talk saying you want to spend the rest of your life with this particular person. I'm wondering how it works. Now, I'm not trying to stereotype this particular man. I'm not trying to say that true, I ain't killing ex-wife or anything. But what I'm trying to say is, it is there. It is there forever and ever. I hope you're willing to live with the drama of, and if you feel waka go anywhere, you go hear that they gossip your husband and say, Mommy, see that man that they say he killed his wife. All the drama, all the gossips are going to come with being married to this particular person. I hope you are so much ready for it, because I've come to the conclusion, I am no relationship counselor. I say this a lot. I'm no relationship coach. There is every possibility, say my own relationship never too strong like that. But I say for a fact, love is not enough. Because that love wey be say dey shark from the beginning, e no dey enough. E get plenty things wey be say e dey for inside marriage wey be say you gats sit down. In fact, put 8 feet mirror for your front, make you do board meeting with yourself, make una discuss, you and yourself, know the way forward. No be just because of say okay I love this particular person, you come feel say make you just enter just like that. E get as e be. So when I
Yes.
see this particular story, I will not lie, I was first amused because I was wondering to what end, what exactly is the plan, wetin actually dey their mind, na here I bin dey think.
Yes, so na so even me sef wonder say what is the motive behind this engagement, but no problem, anyhow e be. Since she has decided to marry IVD, someone whom she knows has been linked to domestic violence, no problem. In fact, so many a fan came out to accuse her of betrayal because there are people before who were looking up to her, someone who spoke against domestic violence, someone who stood up for victims of domestic violence. But now she's marrying someone who was involved in that kind of thing. So maybe who knows? Who knows? Maybe she's really in love or she's not in love. Another person also said, somebody was also supporting her, saying that congratulations to Blessing, that she's supporting her and she's applauding her bravery for openly, celebrating her love, despite what people are saying. No wahala. Blessing CEO and IVD, congratulations. Wetin we go talk again? No be congratulations, they are two matured adults. So no problem. As e be like that too. Make we just continue to our next thing because this one we go just leave am for here. Na comma we go put for this story because e never finish. Comma na we put for inside. Make we leave am for there. Put comma for there. You know say many story, many things go come outside for inside this one. As e be like that o, you go enter celebration story and nomination. Na so the thing be o. And things wey go happen for the Headies award. What's it abeg? Make you tell us, make we hear.
Yes, of course. As Joy rightfully said, based on logistics, we are going to put a comma. In fact, e be like say na apostrophe we go put for this particular story, not be full stop. In fact, we go put the story for bracket, put am asterisk for the front. You know, girls want to be. I will tiptoe immediately to enter the very next story. But before we get right into the very next story, I just want you to know at this particular junction that if it is actually one thing to be following us on across all social media platforms. It is another thing to be a family member. Yes, it's another thing to be a member of the family. And to be a member of the family officially, you have to be signed up on our site, www.fameidols.com. I take that again, www.fameidols.com. Myself and Joy, together with our producer, we were actually discussing about the benefits of being a member of Fame Idols Hangout, and it is a lot. Believe me, a lot of people are planning their wedding, a lot of people are planning events, and they are looking for a platform whereby you could get vendors that could help you, give you the best of the best when it comes to services, and you can get them on one particular spot. That is our site, www.fameidols.com. You come there, you pick these particular vendors from the site, and then they help you tidy your events, make it dey casually casual. And after that, you come back to the same site, come give feedback, let people know say these vendors wey be say you collect, then deliver the way we say they're supposed to deliver. Na very beautiful one. You see, it takes you the stress of looking for people that would actually come true for you. And you as a vendor, whether na MC, whether na caterer, whether na anything talent whatsoever you do that regards to the creative industry, you could come and advertise yourself on the site. I'm an MC, I'm a DJ, I'm a drummer boy. I used to do events, I dey do decoration, I dey serve small chops, I dey promise people pepper soup like Joy. Anything what we say they do for a living, just carry and put on top our site, and then the right market would meet you on that site, and you would advertise yourself, and you get booked for gig. Tell me which other platform does this and does this amazingly apart from Fame Idol. So get signed up on our site. This is just a sneak peek of a lot of benefits of being a family member. www.fameidols.com is the site to be. Tell a friend to tell a friend. After you don't sign up finish, tell another person, make them sign up. Make for no loss, make for no bring quarrel. Now as an ambassador, me myself and I with my big head, I'd like to talk about the Headies Award.
Yes, so una don hear am now. Calm down, una go hear everything about this Headies award wey we don dey talk about since this one. The preparation has been going on since, although the time for the Headies award was postponed. The date was fixed and later it was postponed, but now everything don dey together. and we don't get some information wey we go like share. Oya, Osita abeg tell us make we hear.
Yes, of course. So for people that do not know, the award was catapulted to the front. Forgive my English for the way it is. The 27th of April 2025 is the date for the Headies Award. This is an annual event that actually awards people that are doing amazing on the music scene. Whatsoever you are doing, just know that Headies is watching, and you can be called, you can be nominated for different categories of awards. Yeah, there are a lot of categories that actually, should I say, awarding musicians for doing amazing in the year. And one of the twists that was announced in this particular Headies Award, one of which is the fact that they said that it is finally coming back home. For people that are very much aware, the last two episodes of Headies Award was done in the United States. So finally, they are bringing it to Nigeria. It's going to be happening in Echo Convention. Okay, sorry, it's going to be happening in Landmark Event Center. Yes, Landmark Event Center in Lagos State, the heart of African music. And a lot of artists has been built to perform on this particular stage, one of which is Shallipopi, our very own Pluto Presido. He has been built to perform on this particular stage, which is Headies. And according to Shallipopi, he come outside come talk, say it is an honor to perform on such a big stage. The Headies is a dream for every artist coming up from the street. Now, Shallipopi has been doing amazing in the year 2024. Even this year, 2025, he has been doing well. He has got different nominations on this particular award. I think as much as six nominations, yes, as much as six nominations on this year's Headies Award. That's the 17th edition. Along at the world, we say in Europe in next rated award. Also join the sixth award we say they nominate him for. You see, say Shallipopi has been doing well. His music is doing numbers across various streaming platforms, YouTube inclusive. Another person built to perform on this particular stage is a Nasboi. Yes, a Nasboi, the popular skit maker rather, and content creator, is also going to be performing in this year's Headies Award. Nasboi started as a skit maker. He said it in his should I say post. According to him, I started with skits. Music has always been the goal. Now I'm performing at the Headies. God is too good. And Nasboi did a couple of songs. I know one of them that actually went viral, was all over the TikTok space, was all over the social media platform. It was everywhere. He still drop another song again to show say not be there the grace take finish. So he's doing well for himself and he's built to perform on Headies. Joy, can you remember that particular song that Nasboi sang?
No, I can't remember the song now. No. No, I
I
can't
dey
remember the
remember
song
the
now.
song. Now the lyrics na im be my own problem. I dey remember the song wey be say Nasboi is. Na just the lyrics. You know, say to dey sing song like this, Osita and song is not really supposed to be in the same hemisphere. But moving on. Another amazing artist that is supposed to be performing in the Headies is Chike. Yes, Chike also is a vocal powerhouse. For people that know, he has released a lot of songs, including the song of the year. Yes, that is, he bagged 4 nominations in this year's Headies, including the song of the year. The most recent song that's everywhere, that is the song where in feature Mohbad, the late Mohbad, that is Egu, that's Chike and Mohbad. Also, do not forget that this album, obviously, you go come outside this 2025, this April, Davido's album. Chike was in on that particular song Funds with Odumodu Black and Davido. So Chike has been doing amazing, he has been doing well, and he's supposed to perform in this year's Headies. Another artist is Flavor. Flavor is an icon when it comes to Nigerian music. He is one person that we know that has been representing for decades. He has been doing amazing as far back as I can remember. And according to Flavor, this award is not just for me. It is for the culture and the people who have supported me from the streets of Enugu to the global stage. I'm coming to the Headies stage to give them a performance they will never forget. And for people that know Ijele of Africa, we know he is not bragging when it comes to performance in Nigeria. Also, Taroge gentleman, personally, I dey give am for the male category.
Yeah.
If you come to party performance, when it comes to giving out a beautiful performance, I dey give am to Flavor. Anytime, any day, Flavor is an entertainer. Flavor knows how to perform. Flavor, they always dey kill am when it comes to performance. And for the female category, I dey give am to Yemi Alade. She knows her onions when it comes to actual performance. It's not as if other artists are not doing well. It's not as if they're not doing amazing. But this is what Osita thinks. Thank you very, very plenty. You know, there's one take me. So, and the Headies went ahead to announce, yes, they went ahead to announce that the show is going to be moved from being a yearly event to a bi-yearly event. That means that after this particular Odyssey go happen April 27th, they will do another show on December, yes, in the month of December, and it's going to be from then be 2 shows in a year, because it can't be like say no before then do their Headies award. It will come be like say some other songs don't already they come outside the year, don't already they catapult they go, so they need another show where we say go really chocolate everything and what we say it happen for that particular year. And I actually buy the idea. That's all that is on my plate on the Headies. But before we move forward, Joy, anything on this particular one?
Yes, so seriously, all those artists that's been, nominated, and those who are also going to perform at this Edis Award, they are great artists. Someone like Nasboi. Nasboi started as a skit maker and then went into music. I know it's a big one for him. It's a great one for him performing on the Headies. It is something that shows that whatever you're doing, keep putting in the work. You will surely be recognized at the right time. Even moving out of music, look at Uzo from that movie, Love in Every Word. He has been doing what he is doing, and then look at today, he's being recognized. So looking at Nasboi, I say this one is a big one for Nasboi. Congratulations to him. And Flavor, yes, Flavor has been on the limelight since, which is true. A show that Flavor is going to be there, just know that this one is going to be wow, because Flavor has that stage presence. He knows how to carry the crowd. Seriously, he knows how to carry the crowd. So congratulations to all the nominees and all those who are going to be, singing and performing on that day. Congratulations to you. And I beg, one thing I want to say, as Edis Award has come back to Nigeria, this is a Nigeria celebration. The president, Ayo, the president, was saying something that they were not getting enough support as they wanted. The Headies were not getting enough. The Headies was not getting enough support as the Grammy Award. And I talked about something. Even some fans were saying it. Taking this ceremony, that this award show that is supposed to be Nigerian ceremony, taking it outside the country, and then you expect it to get the kind of recognition that it is supposed to get. It's not going to be so. There's going to be difference. There's going to be difference. You're taking it to the United States, you're taking it out of the country. What do you expect? Everything is going to be about what is happening outside, the Grammy Award and the rest of them. So I think that I hope that they have brought it back to Nigeria. Is going to stay here, because this is where it is supposed to be. Staying here will make sure that people celebrate it, people support it. Yeah, because it is our own thing. It is ours. It is the Headies Award. It is our own thing. Well, as it is like that, congratulations to all the stars who are going to be performing. Yes, they are great stars, and kudos to all of them. And as we are done with that one. I hope you are also going to be attending, because here on Fameidols we are getting ready. Yes, so our dancing shoes, our clothes, everything, costumes are ready, and I hope you are also getting ready. And as it is like that, we'll go straight to the next news. This one has to do with our very own David Adeleke. Oh, whenever Davido is in the news, I am always happy. I am always happy, yes, so because Davido is someone that knows his onions. He's someone that goes back to prepare before he comes out and give something he knows that his fans will love. He's not just coming out to give us anyhow thing. Let me put it that way. He's not coming out to give us anyhow thing. He's someone who takes time to cook whatever he wants to give out to his fans and ensure that it prepares well. It is well cooked before it comes out with his album. Well, what is Davido doing in the news today? Well, Davido has come out to release his tracks. Yes, so he has come out to release his track of his upcoming album 5. Davido has been talking about this album for some time. It has been on and on and on, talking about this album and so many things. The advertisement has been it has been taking the advertisement has been on for a very long time now. Well, Afrobeat singer who is Davido, David Adeleke, he has officially unveiled the track list for this album titled Five. This announcement, he made it in a video that is shared across all social media platforms. And Davido said something when during this in this video. He said, "Legacy is not what you leave behind, but what you breathe into the future." Apart from that one, oh, he come and come tell us, say, 72 hours away. Thank you for the love and support. Now, why I like Davido? That is one of the reasons why I love him. He appreciates his fans. Yes, so because if you don't appreciate your fans, that means you don't really understand what it means to make music. Are you just making the music for yourself? You're making it for your fans. You're making it for others. Yes, that is why you're making the music. So it is now him saying that legacy is not what you leave behind, but what you bring into the future. This is someone that understands. Person wey you go sit down, cook the music well well, arrange the music before e comes out. He understand marketing, he understand promotion. Fact, in fact, I give it to Davido. I give am to Davido. So many poster. Kudos, yes. That's how it will be. And as e be like that, Davido has come out to announce some of the tracks, and the artist that's going to be on this album file, which is going to be released very soon. Calm down, I will tell you when it will be released, because I know your blood is hot. You want to know when will it be released, when will it be released. Calm down. We are all going to stream it together and enjoy. But some of the artists who will be on this track list are Omale and Victoni. Yes, some of you know Omale and Victoni, Afrobeat talent. We also have Odumodu Bleak and the Chike. Yes, so this is two of Nigeria most dynamic voices. Apart from that, we have Jamaican artist YG Mali, who features on a Awuke. That is the first album. We also have Caribbean connections like Shansi and Reggae Fusion at 450, and so many. Even Chris Brown, he is also is always collaborating with Davido. They have sang different songs. Even one that was nominated during the Grammys, Chris Brown is also going to be there. In fact, you see Davido. I think Davido, I've been saying it before. Davido takes time to cook his song before you bring it out. It takes time to list the artist he knows that will give his fans that thing, that sound. He knows how to blend, both reggae, Afro beats, and so when it comes out like this, it's always wow. The song is always wow. What is this? Well, this five album that Davido has been announcing, I know and I hope, well, I know that it is going to be on another level. It is going to be on another level. There is nothing ways about it. It's going to be on another level. Yes, it's going to be on another level. Seriously speaking, it is. Also, how you take say this one, because this one is a wowing
Yes,
something.
because I believe it's going to be something else. It's going to be a wow. Davido himself has said that this is going to be the biggest work he has actually done. The name five, according to him, is just to show that he is entering a second phase of his career. So we're not saying our food will be saying, calm down, wash and wear, cook, 9 in 1 serve, give us like this, like this. And just to give you a rundown of the 17 tracks that you're going to be expecting on this particular album, I can see five by Alhaniolam. This particular name get us a bit from out more than others. Second track on this particular album is Anything. The third track is BDS Still. The fourth is CFMF. The fifth is 10 Kilo. The sixth is Offer Me, featuring Victoria Monet. I believe this is not the first feature between Davido and Victoria Monet. They've actually done a song before. The seventh is Don't Know. The eighth is R&B featuring 450 and Shinasia. Yes, the ninth is Awuke, featuring YG Mali. That's already everywhere. That's already causing a problem on our airwaves and across the internet space. Holy Water featuring Musakis and Victoni. Musakis is an amazing producer that has worked with Davido on numerous songs that have gone viral and has been doing numbers across various social media platforms. So it's something that I personally am looking forward to. And the Victoni and Davido combination is going to be a hit, if I do say so myself. The 11th track is Nothing Day, Titanium featuring Chris Brown, and we all know how a Chris Brown and Davido song can actually pan out. Lately, is the number 13 for Tech. It's featuring Becky G. Fonz featuring Odumodu Black and Chike. I believe we all know that particular track. Loverboy featuring T-Vac and Dat Ju. With You featuring Omale. I'm imagining an Omale and the video song, but then all I can do is just to imagine until 48 hours from now, the 18th of this month, when the album will be dropped officially. I know some people don't day from now, they plan the whole say they no go sleep. They must stream this particular song. The moment they drop it, bam, they enter their phone, it bam. With that, we say nothing else but to anticipate to hear from our very own Davido. And I believe with that, Joy will just tiptoe into the very next story, because Davido is still in the news. And this one shocked me. He shocked me. If nobody talk him, I go talk him. He shocked me. Davido is in the news again, and the song that we actually used to start this particular song, that is Me, that was a song that was released by our very own Dammy Krane. Yes, Dammy Krane is in the news alongside Davido, and this time around, now something will be said, I not believe say it will happen in the history of Nigerian music, but it don't happen. As Davido come outside, come talk say he go release in 5th studio album 18th of April. This particular one now, Dammy Krane don't come outside as in they cause a different katakata for on top social media place. Dammy Krane is saying he's going to unveil his upcoming album, which is titled 5. The same name with Davido's album. And Dammy Krane is also saying that he's going to release that particular song on the 18th of April. That is going to be the release date. Meanwhile, that of Davido, that is the exact name, the same release date also. This particular move is seen as strategic. A lot of people are already raising eyebrows and saying, waiting they actually they occur. Now, for people that do not know, there's been a standing bass bros between Davido and Dammy Krane. And this one been not start for a very long time. Yes, when we say Dammy Krane be not going to come outside, they talk say, according to him, things been done go south when Davido been done. Okay, yes, according to Dammy Krane, for people that know that he has been dragging Davido for a very long time. According to Dammy Krane, he said Davido is owing him royalties from one of their collaborations, and since then he has been just doing everything possible to take jabs at our very own Davido. Things may not actually escalate when Dammy Krane come outside. I do not know if you remember in 2024, and he said Davido is involved in the death of some of his associates. Yes, I believe a lot of people very much aware when Dammy Krane made that particular statement, and it even made a Nigerian police to arrest him. And a member of the public should drag her for that particular one, after which Dammy Krane issued an apology officially. And in that particular apology, when we say later delete, some people will not consider the apology again. He said, I was misinformed and let my emotions take control. I take responsibility and I apologize to Davido and the public. Now, this has been their back and forth. They've been going back and forth up until this particular moment when they come outside to say he is officially going to release an album titled 5 alongside Davido the same day. Before I say anything, Joy, what do you think?
You see this thing about Danny Crane releasing a song on the same day Davido is releasing a song April 18, and also naming his album 5. I don't think this one is a coincidence. Yes, I don't think. In fact, one music analyst came out to say it's hard to believe that this is a coincidence. Releasing an album with the same name and date as a global star like Davido will surely generate attention, even if indirectly. So, Danny Crane coming out to say he's releasing a song on that same day, and it's also tied to the same title 5. I beg, this one is not a coincidence because Danny was saying that this is Danny speaking. Danny was saying I was misinformed and let my emotions take control. I take responsibility and apologize to Davido and the public. Davido now replied him. Davido said, ungrateful people everywhere. I gave you three verses when no one else would. Don't bite the hand that fed you. So, with this thing happening like this, and then checking their history, look back on their history when they both of them started together. When Danny Crane was still with Davido and accusing Davido of not paying him royalties and also accusing him of being involved in the death of some of his colleagues, some of his associates. You will see that this old rift, they have not settled it. It's still there. The tension is there. They have not settled this tension. So Danny Crane is not saying everything. There is a reason why he decided to release this thing and also name it five. It's because you will not say you did not hear. Davido has been announcing this thing for a long time. So him coming to say he was misinformed. Misinformed by who? Who misinformed him? He has not been hearing about it on social media with all the advert that Davido is making on this song. No, he was not misinformed. Seriously, looking at this thing, there's a thin line between pettiness and strategy. This one is just petty. And the crane is just being petty. If you want to release song, why must it be the same name and on the same day? There are no other names for his album. It's that same five. I beg. This their attention have not settled. They need to go and sit down and talk about this thing and settle because this thing they are doing here, they have not settled it. They have not settled the matter.
I, I do not want to say much because I feel it's very, very obvious. It is hitting us in our faces. Come on, we can see the handwriting on the wall. But then, whatsoever that McCrane is doing, I wish him all the best in his endeavors. I would refrain from saying much. Maybe in our next episode of Fameidols Hangout, I might say much. But for today, I know talk too much. That McCrane, you know that website they do. No worry, just they do and they go. It's fine. Continue. It's fine. Enjoy your final word. We have a very little time to call it a wrap for
Yes,
today.
so you all have heard what we have brought to you today. As e hot now, we don carry the home attack come. Hope say you enjoy everything. From Danny Crane wey dey come do some kind things, we dey look am, our eye dey open, no problem. Even Davido wey come release im track list, make una get ready to enjoy and stream more. And to the Headies award wey dey go celebrate very soon. Hope you are getting ready because here on Fame Idols, we are getting our dancing shoes ready. Even Blessing CEO, we go say congratulations, comma dey for that one, no problem. And abeg, Peter P Square, abeg. This one is heartbreaking o, but why we leave am for there na, no problem. And as e be like that o, anywhere wey una dey, any work you dey do, abeg make you dey make sure say you try your best, dey put in more effort make you fit shine. You can never know who is watching you. And as e be like that o, we go say make we comot. Otita, abeg we dey comot and we
Again,
still
on that
dey.
particular note, we're going to be doing a wrap up for today. Distinguished bouncing baby ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to us and for watching us, for being a part of today's program. I hope you enjoyed yourself half as much as I, Osita, the rugged gentleman, actually enjoyed myself. We'll be here on Friday, 8 sharp on Good Friday for Don't Transact Gidigba to follow all of our jollificate exactly as it's supposed to be. Till on Friday, I remain Osita, rugged gentleman, and together with
Good night from Joy and Oscar.